Everything is ready to begin Chapter 2, Run for the Shadows. We're heading to Dromund, Kaas, the origin and capital, actually not the origin, the capital world of the Sith Empire. We have received a distress call from the new Empress, or what I personally want to call her the temporary Empress. We'll talk about her after these cinematics. We're beginning the story mode version because many folks of you have been asking, yes, story version, because this is all about the story. We don't care about the challenges yet, even though I'm level 70.
Yeah, this will help.
I hope that at least some of you would remember this character called Lorman. It's going to be a lot of fun in this chapter.
Should feel better now.
Dromund Kaas. I clung to this world for too long before I cast it aside as a failed experiment.
You didn't cast it aside. I fought you and drove your spirit into hiding.
I had already shifted my focus to Sekul many centuries before your victory here. This is the empty husk I left behind. But the Sith could still be a useful tool to help you seize the Eternal Throne.
Honored guests, welcome to Dromund Kaas.
Moff Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman now.
Really? I figured your career was over after you lost the Ascendant Spear.
Sounds like you know each other.
Lorman and I have a little history.
It's Minister Lorman, and the past is irrelevant. I serve Empress Acina now. She awaits us in the throne room.
Welcome, Commander. These are strange times. Did you ever imagine the Sith would negotiate with a Jedi?
I hope you're able to move beyond your prejudice.
In the past, arrogance would have blinded us to our flaws. Now we understand admitting weakness is the first step in eliminating it.
I urge you not to be so critical, Empress. The Sith Empire has always been glorious.
I would like to continue this conversation on my personal shuttle. Just the two of us, speaking freely.
It may not be wise to split up.
I'm choosing to put my faith in her. Stay with Lorman, and behave yourselves.
It's Minister Lorman! Minister Lorman! Is that so hard to remember?
Don't worry about us, Commander.
I really like that character. He's a lot of fun. So, let's take the private shuttle and have a short conversation with the Empress. Come on, Empress, be a little bit quicker. Watch the guards. They don't care about me. What the hell happens when the Empress walks by? Come on, Empress, be quicker. I love that part, that moment. How the hell is she so far ahead now? Come on, that's not fair.
There remain Sith who do not approve of the alliance I offer. They hold tight to the old ways. But to stop Vaylin, we must work together.
Taking her down is all that matters. I welcome any help I can get.
This does not end with Vaylin. We both know there is only one path to victory. You want to seize the Eternal Throne, and I will help you.
I want nothing to do with the throne.
You hardly have a choice. Unchecked, Vaylin will grind us into dust. I am not powerful enough to stop her. You are, with my help. Engine's non-responsive. We need to bring it down. We're coming in too fast. Bail out!
I know, guys, that some of you wanted to see the flirt options. Maybe you've seen it already, maybe you just wanted to see it again. It just doesn't fit the character of Vulkk. Not that he's a rope there, not at all. But I'm trying to stick to a main story plotline, and I've said to myself and to everyone here that I will be doing the light side version. So I have to stick to the true light side Jedi. And a light side Jedi doesn't flirt with stuff left and right. I'm already rank 5.
Your skills are impressive, Commander. It's good to know your reputation is not exaggerated.
You handle yourself well in a fight.
I can pilot a shuttle too, unless someone sabotages it. Probably the same person jamming our comm signals.
Lorman's behind this. I know it.
Lorman lacks both the courage and competence to orchestrate a direct attempt on my life. My shuttle has an emergency beacon. The signal should cut through any interference. If help is coming, that's where they'll be.
Just about into the main network.
Someone's coming.
Forgive the intrusion, but I come bearing tragic news. The Empress's shuttle has crashed.
Crashed where?
Somewhere in the jungle. Unfortunately, the emergency locator is not transmitting.
That's impossible.
Not if the shuttle disintegrated. I'm afraid there's only one logical conclusion. The Empress and Commander are dead.
Now that we have a short bit of time with gameplay between cutscenes, I can tell you why I personally don't like Empress Acina as a character and why I don't consider her to be good enough for a ruler of the Sith Empire. She's a little bit too mellow. She, to me at least, seems like an unfit personality to rule the Sith Empire. She has a totally different understandings to what the original and the classic Sith Empire used to be ruled with.
Stay alert.
And
Deadly
aiming
predators
for.
stalk these wilds.
You could say the same thing about your cities.
City predators won't eat our remains. Usually.
Why I consider her a temporary leader? Because that's what it feels like. We don't get a hint through the story if someone is actually going to overthrow her or overtake the throne. It's just something within me whispering, okay, I'm gonna sit inside to show you the damage. Not much, but it is fun to get damaged by lightning. Quick update on this creature that we've just killed.
The storms are fierce today. It will make a rescue attempt difficult.
I never liked relying on others to save me anyway.
A sound philosophy, one the Sith code embraces.
She is a temporary companion, yes, just for this chapter. Well, she does play a little bit of a part later on, but her main presence is here during chapter 2, and it is an important presence. We're going to learn why later on. To answer a question that popped up a few minutes ago, excuse me, Malgus does not appear throughout the whole Eternal Throne story, which is the saddest news I can ever serve. He's by far my favorite villain in SWTOR.
Slogging through the forest to hunt you down was going to be the worst part of this job. It's so much easier when the targets come to us.
This doesn't need to end with violence.
Violence is the Geno Harridan style.
The Geno Harridan? I thought you were just a myth.
That's because we never leave witnesses. The hunt begins!
A little bit of a fight with a few bounty hunters, nothing too special. Do I think that Suresh could have been a better ruler for any of the sides? No, maybe it's personal opinion because I hate her with my guts. The only better ruler for the Sith Empire, honestly, is Malgus. I would love to see Malgus come back one day, and I'm really hoping that this short cutscene with Malgus in Carbonite was not random and is not forever deleted. I still keep hope that he will reappear at some point. I thought that he will appear in Fallen Empire. I hoped he will appear in Eternal Throne. None of that is happening. You couldn't kill that one?
I've taken you with me.
The beacon destroyed, comm signals still jammed, and a fierce storm coming our way.
The Geno Harridan must have a camp nearby. We can ride out the storm there.
It's likely the camp is heavily guarded.
Look at this as an adventure.
That is not reassuring.
Looks like the storm's not letting up anytime soon. I say we grab a shuttle and head out now.
The interference will disable comms and scanners, not to mention the risk of an electrical surge frying our circuits.
Sean, I just heard the news. Let me express my sincere condolences.
SIS reporting has gone downhill since I left. The commander is missing, not dead.
Don't let foolish hope blind you. You are leaderless, as are the Sith. Someone must step in to fill the void.
Forgive me, but aren't you the former Republic Chancellor? You've already served your term.
True leaders don't need titles to hold power. I want what your leader wanted, to defeat Valen. Join me, and we can finish what he started.
Pass. I've had more than my fill of working with you.
You're still grieving. Eventually, you'll realize I'm right.
Storm be damned. The time for patience is past. Let's find the commander.
You need to make a template about the actor's strike, man. You need to just copy and paste that. You shouldn't really bother typing it all the time.
As Empress, I'm rarely able to test my martial skills anymore.
That was me trolling you
lead by
with a
example.
fail attempt,
Stay on
I
the
think.
front
I
lines.
didn't do it
Among the
well.
Sith, being on the front lines just makes it easier for someone to stab you in the back. That was too close. The lightning strikes can be deadly out here. If we recalibrate the electrical towers, they will draw in the power of the storm and keep us safe.
That guy died too damn soon. You've missed a lot. If you return back to the game today, you will be able to play, if you're a subscriber of course, through just the main story and not bother with side quests, which will allow you to see the main story of your character a lot better and a lot easier.
I cannot decide which
Whether
is
you like
stranger,
the story
the
or
Geno
not
Harridan
is something
real
completely
or the
different though.
hunting us.
We should be flattered. The Geno Harridan only accept contracts worthy of their skills.
This is one compliment I could do without.
But in terms of story, from level 35 up until today's end of story at level 70, you have missed a lot. I must say, it's really good news and so much easier to play with no lag available. Not yesterday, on Tuesday, the lag was a little bit tedious at moments. Not all the time, but when it appeared, it completely ruined any kind of an attempt for a skill priority, rotation, or anything else. Not that it's really needed. But it's a lot more fluent and friendly to play without the lag. Alright, this part of the side quest and the main quest is finished. Time to head to the other one. I regret to inform you that mount is not allowed here even though you're outside in the open world. Or, well, okay, not open world, you're just outside. I really like the design of this place. It's a small, corridor-like closed area, but at least it's very well designed and interesting to look at and walk around. If there was at least a little bit more branching and more like free open area, free space to roam around with a bonus quest or something else, it would be good. But at least the designers have done a decent job creating this place. And the atmospheric effects are really cool to look at. Upgraded, I should say, compared to the original style and design for Dromund Kaas. If you're wondering why I opened the map after each one of these, is because I'm preparing a lore update guide. Actually, part of it has already been published on my website. But I want to make sure that I catch and show all of the new lore objects along with their exact location and how to obtain them. Obviously, these through the story are very easy to pick up because they basically appear as you're doing the story. But if you opt out from reading these lore objects, you're actually missing quite a lot. Hi, Dark Passage. Welcome. I've never tried to jump from here. No, I don't want to fail. Let's save myself the embarrassment of eventually falling down. I've missed something in the chat, but I'll catch up with the line of a lot of die-hard PvPers left the game. Not just PvPers, PvE players as well, because the RNG gearing up system is not friendly to hardcore PvE players. I would only imagine that's part of the main reasons why PvP players are leaving as well. I personally am not bothered with the RNG system because a few months ago I've decided to stop doing endgame and just focus on the more casual part of the game. I can't say if that's going to be beneficial for me, but so far I'm glad to say that without having to devote 9 hours every week, that's 3 evenings, 3 hours raiding, I feel a lot more free and I can do with my free time whatever I please. So far it feels good. The very first moment where BioWare decides to eventually add a new operation, I will probably rethink about bringing my guild back up to speed, but that time hasn't come yet. Well, I had obviously forgotten about this side quest. That one is opened already, I believe. Where were the other two? This one and this one, I suppose. BioWare did good designing the Galactic Command. Honestly, I think everything apart from the RNG gearing is very well done in this expansion, including the graphics system upgrades. Nothing is perfect, of course the lag is still here, the FPS issues are all still here, but they are a tiny bit better, or at least on my PC. I don't have the patience for this one, honestly.
Status report. Any sign of the targets?
No visual contact yet. Hard to track them through the storm. Rain's wiped out the trail.
Keep looking. Find them before they find us.
I suppose the shuttle was too much to hope for.
I found something.
It's not enough to simply crash the shuttle. I want to see the bodies. No bodies, no bonus.
Chancellor Suresh, that Republic snake.
Suresh is no longer in charge of the Republic.
True, but intelligence believes she still holds significant power. Into the temple! I'm sure there's another way out.
You've got a pretty positive attitude about all this.
Being Empress of the Sith and an optimist aren't mutually exclusive.
Reports from Dromund and Kaas claim the Outlander is dead.
No.
Father's spirit is still rattling around in there. His little pet is alive.
The truth is irrelevant. The rumors have thrown the Alliance into disarray. Now is the perfect time to strike.
Odessen is too heavily defended. That doesn't change just because their precious Outlander is missing.
Odessen is not the target.
Funny, I still have the bonus quest to defeat those 10 jungle creatures, which is very easily doable actually, especially if you count the yellow ones.
The looted tomb of another Sith Lord. I once thought these ancient temples held the secrets to immortality. I was wrong.
The search for immortality is a dangerous one.
Only to those limited by their own flesh. I have transcended. Emperor of the Sith was my first face, but it is merely one of many I have worn.
And what about the face you wear now?
I found Valkorion centuries ago. He was a great warrior, a champion of ancient Zakul. It was only natural I hollow him out to use as my vessel. I saw potential in the primitive world, so I raised it to perfection.
You speak of Zakul as though it's your favored child.
The Eternal Empire deserves more than my children ever did. When you take the throne, you will understand.
We still need to go deeper if we hope to find another passage to the surface.
A1, now's not a good time.
This can't wait. Suresh just sent a message. She's heading here, to Odessen.
Seems she didn't wait for us to change our minds after all.
Send her packing the second she lands.
Some of the troops want to hear her out. They aren't sure the Alliance can last. There are rumors about the commander.
Remind them where their loyalties lie.
Stall Suresh, we're on our way.
Minister Lorman warned us you might sneak off.
We should have received an explanation as to what exactly the Tomb Horror is, why is it here, and what can it do. What the hell is this? I don't remember that one. Scanner. Oh, alright, the bonus quest that I have unfortunately missed. This high-quality scanner is multi-purpose, allowing you to scan objects for irregularities and download data from specific sources. Alright, that's a side quest I have missed, in fact. And I wonder, what exactly can I scan with it? Oh, there we go. Oh, I do remember I've done this. Not on the light though. Molecular vibration frequency suggests pressure-sensitive plates. Alright, let's go click them. I mean, let's go step on them. No. It's actually a big damage incoming. Right, so it's better to be careful. On the topic discussed a couple minutes ago here in the chat, ranked PvP, especially solo ranked PvP, I think at the moment is arguably the best and easiest source of command rank points. Really quick, really easy, depends not so much on your gear and your winning, especially right now because still most of the players are under geared in terms of level 70 requirements. That way.
This reminds me of my earliest trials as an apprentice. clearing vermin from tombs on Korriban.
Yet
like you
another
missed
thing
those
to
days.
avoid
It was a
stepping on.
simpler time, but I am not nostalgic for the past. I see a glorious future for us both.
This is a little bit unfriendly debuff. Quick check again. I think there was another special thing to not step on. Oh, right over there. Right? We do our best to avoid that. Who would want to move along these spikes down there? It doesn't look healthy, and it definitely isn't healthy. Last check.
Ancient Sith lords are revered on Dromund Kaas. But to move forward, we must abandon the old ways.
Easy to say, harder to do.
I understand your skepticism, but I will prove myself to you in time.
I don't remember if that's a second one here. Let's check it out. No, it's not. There was an artifact there, you say, and I've missed it, it seems. Let's go back and pick it up. Why not? I mean, I will eventually be doing this chapter multiple times in the future with this character because it's actually my main character after all. This one right there, yeah? Let's look around. Oh, come on now. We don't need to fight them, really. Right. More? Seriously? Come on, help me out. Kill that one.
Wrath.
You don't want to. I can finish it for myself. Well, that's not an artifact. Or it shouldn't be, nope. But there is something here, and I think I remember, and now that you've reminded me, let's see. Should be this one. I've missed some of them. Okay, I think it's probably best to just not bother with the side quest right now, because I indeed have to go back. Let's focus on the main story for now. And some other time I will show you the artifacts. They don't really bring anything to the table, or anything important. It's nice to discover ancient artifacts in this tomb. Makes you feel like more you're a part of the Old Republic indeed. That's the best part of the Old Republic. Ancient tombs and exploration of ancient secrets.
Don't you know it's rude to make me come out in a storm like this? We should just seal the passage behind us, trapping you in here forever.
Not an option. Suresh wants the corpses. No bodies, no bonus.
You don't have to do Suresh's bidding, Lorman. You're better than that.
It's Minister Lorman, and I don't answer to Suresh. We're partners.
Don't do this. There's still time to make things right.
The Alliance commander is more merciful than I am. I would listen to him.
It's not Lorman's call. The Genoheridin always finish the job. Worthy opponents are so hard to find, and so fun to kill!
I brought them right to you. Now finish them!
Feel my wrath.
So much blood!
Stay back! I've taken your friends hostage. Anything happens to me and they're dead. This is Minister Lorman. Let me speak to the prisoners.
Oh, hello, Lorman.
This is who you sent to capture us? I'm a little offended.
I'm glad you're both safe.
You gave us quite a scare. It's good to hear your voice.
I knew you weren't dead. Never doubted it for a second.
Suresh is behind this. Has she attempted to reach you?
She's done more than that. Suresh wants the Alliance commander. She's on Odessen as we speak.
Hold tight. I'm on my way.
You are my guest. Would you like to execute the traitor, or should I?
It's time to embrace new methods, Empress. Be merciful, and you'll have a loyal servant for life.
Unsatisfying, but I will try it your way.
So Vulkk is mellow as hell, but he's supposed to because he's a Jedi Knight. He's a Jedi Master, in fact. Why the hell did the Sith Empress obey my wish? We are on her own planet, within the core of her own Sith Empire. Why would she allow me to do that? That's a little bit strange to me, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like her. A Jedi Knight teaching the Sith Empress how to rule her empire. And she's agreeing. That's the worst part, actually.
Members of the Alliance, as many of you have already heard, your commander is dead. There are dark times ahead. But fear not. I have come to offer you a beacon. I assume you know everything, then.
Admit what you did. I want to hear you say it.
And give you the satisfaction. The Alliance needs a leader like me. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I won't apologize for that.
We are well beyond apologies.
What do we do with her?
Execution, I expect. It's what Valen would do. It's what I would do.
That's the difference between us. You get to live, though you'll be in an Alliance prison for a long, long time. Take her away.
You have no idea how happy I am.
Empress Acina is waiting for your call, Commander. We'll meet you in the war room.
Honestly, this is one of the toughest decisions I will ever have to make as a light side character in the game, probably. I not just
Never
don't
believed
like
you were
Saresh,
really
I
dead,
hate
Commander.
her.
Not even for a second. Can't con a con artist, right?
Good to
By
see
the
you
way,
back
if
in one
anyone
piece,
contacts
Commander.
you asking about a
Don't know
life
what the
insurance
Alliance would
policy
do
that's paid
without
out
you.
in your name, just say you don't know me, okay?
When you pass by all of your
Seeing
characters,
you
they
standing
greet
here
you.
alive and well, I can't believe I almost fell for Saresh's lies. Welcome home, Commander.
Okay, Theron already spoke during the cutscene, so did Lana, so they don't get to say anything, damn it. Yeah, I really wanted to kill her on the light side walkthrough as well.
I apologize for everything on Dromund Kaas, but I still believe we should unite your people with mine.
You've proven yourself, Acina. I accept your offer.
That doesn't mean you're home free. We're watching you.
Enough. If this is going to work, we all need to trust each other.
Right. Sorry, Commander.
I hope to prove you can count on the Empire. I look forward to working with you.
Mayday! Mayday! This is the cargo freighter Radala. Does anybody copy?
This is Kothbor 10 aboard the Gravestone. We got your back, Radala. You okay?
We've taken heavy damage. Need to make emergency repairs.
Roger that, Radala. We'll bring your freighter on board. Just hold tight.
Much appreciated, Koth. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
We're not ready to begin Chapter 3 Dark Reunions yet. Let's say a couple of words about Chapter 2, which just finished. Run for the Shadows in story mode brought us these rewards. By the way, this item is a crappy, don't overlap, it's a crappy green rating 210 lightsaber, which is probably good if you get rewards, if you use rewards from the quests. I have punched Saresh in Tuesday's Dark Side walkthrough, which was fun, really. Even though my Sith warrior was hitting a woman, apparently he doesn't care about that. So yeah, today in this light side walkthrough of Chapter 2, we didn't kill anything. We talked a little bit about why the new Empress is no good, and she apologized to me. Really? The Sith Empress apologized to the Alliance commander? Hey, I know this is a new age for the Sith Empire, but this woman is not fit to rule them. Anyway, 2 or 3 minutes short break before we continue with Chapter 3 Dark Reunions. We're going on board the Gravestone to attempt to... Okay, I won't spoil it for you. Back in a few minutes, guys.